Welcome to today's workout. Today we're going to focus on some flexibility and bringing some core strength into your workout as well. I want to just take you on a journey today that's going to have you putting Christ at the center of everything we do. So hold on for the ride, let go, let's clear your mind and go ahead and begin. You're going to start with your feet just right aligned underneath your hips and make sure your toes are pointing forward. And I want you to stand up nice and tall for a second and just be fully aware of your body through space right now. You can close your eyes and just listen as you stand. A lot of us have desk jobs where we're sitting down all day, or even if you don't, think about how many hours you spent on your cell phone looking at that screen or on your tablet, and you're crouched over, shoulders are rounded in, head is jutted out and down. Our modern lives is horrible. Our lives are horrible for posture. So right now, I want you to just be fully aware of your posture. Where are your feet right now? Where is your weight placed in your feet? You want to feel like your toes are nice and spread out wide. You want to feel like you have your weight evenly distributed through the balls of your feet and your heels. What do your arches feel like? Are your arches collapsing in? Or do you have more of your weight on the outside of your foot? You want to feel like your arches are slightly lifted up and your weight isn't fully on the outside, that it's distributed evenly throughout your entire structure of your foot. Now bring your attention up to your knees. Are your knees locked out and tense, or are they just relaxed? I want you to keep your knees slightly relaxed right now. And as you're becoming more aware of your body through space, do you feel like your knees and your ankles are aligned? This is a very important connection right now, and I want you to feel that. Let's now move up to the hips. Where are your hips through space? Is your butt sticking out and your body slightly forward? Or are your hips thrusted forward while your body is leaning slightly back? What you want to feel is that your hips and your knees and your ankles are all aligned. So bring your abdominals in, feel your lower abdominals pulling in nice and tight, and feel like you're trying to just align your entire lower body. Moving up to your torso, what's happening with the abdominals? Are your stomach muscles completely loose right now and your gut is just hanging out? What I want you to feel is that your navel is drawing into your spine and that you're lifting up nice and tall. Your abdominals, that's the core of everything. That's why we call it the core. And if your abdominals are strong, the rest of your body will follow suit as well. So suck your stomach in slightly. Feel how that does what that does with the alignment of your hips. Feel your knees and your ankles also on the same line. Let's move up to the chest and the shoulders. Are your shoulders rounded forward? Look down at your hands for a moment. Are your hands rotated so that way the palms of your hands are facing towards the back of you? Or are your palms facing each other as they relax with your arms on the side of your body? You want those palms facing each other. And if your shoulders are rounded forward, that can cause the rotation of your hands to go back and your palms facing the back of the room. So rotate your shoulders so that way your palms face each other and they're hanging right by the side of your body. And rotate your shoulders back so that way it opens up your chest now and you're standing nice and tall, shoulders back, pulling up out of the torso, feeling your hips, knees, and ankle aligned. Now finally, let's pay attention to your head. Is the weight of your head centered on your body? Or do you feel like your head is jutting forward slightly? Or is it pushing back towards the back wall? Relax the neck so that way your shoulders and your ears are aligned now. And from here, you want to feel like there's a string at the top of your head, and that string is just pulling you up from the spine, and everything is getting nice and long right now. And now you feel like you're standing up tall and proud with the best posture you've ever had in your life. Very good. And just hold stay. This is an exercise you can do anytime during the day, and it is so important because posture is important. It's how you move, it's how you sit. And for a lot of you with mobility issues, a lot of it is extending from the fact that your posture is not aligned. So the more you can work on perfecting this, the better. Now from here, let's bring your feet together. And I want you to feel like you're standing up nice and tall from the floor all the way up to the top of your head. Let's go ahead and take the arms open. Palms are going to go ahead and face up towards the ceiling. Raise the arms up by the ear, send your chest up. Breathe in and hold. And now breathe out and press the arms down back to the sides. Let's do that one more time. Breathing in, bringing the arms straight up, palms facing towards the ceiling as you go up. Hold, and now breathe out and press everything down to the floor. Stay. Hold here for a second and feel your posture maintained. It takes a lot of effort and muscles to just hold proper posture. And we need to strengthen those muscles, just like you strengthen your muscles in the gym. This endurance work for your posture is just as important. Let's do 2 more rounds of our arms coming up. So arms going up, palms facing towards the ceiling, head slightly up, chest up to the sky, holding and staying, giving glory and grace and praise and everything to our Lord. Hold and breathing out. Very good. And just relax here for a second and just hold here and just feel yourself through space right now. Feel your posture. One more, breathing in, reaching those arms straight up, giving thanks and praise to our God, and hold stay. And breathe out. Feel yourself hold. Take your feet slightly apart again, almost about shoulder width apart. And I want you to leave your knees nice and light. Bring your hand up to your heart one at a time and hold stay. Once again, just feel where you are through space. And let's go ahead and meditate on our scripture for the day. Therefore, I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. Romans chapter 12, verse 1. Very good. Now go ahead and let's shake it out. Let's do a little bit of torso and head mobilization, feet slightly apart, just a little bit outside of hip width. And let's go ahead and bring your head to one side, bring it down. Doesn't matter what side you start on, whatever you feel comfortable with. Side and back again. Side, down, side, and back. Making these nice, juicy circles that's just gonna open up the cervical spine. Nice and easy. Let's go for 2 more. Big circle. And final one. And now let's go ahead and take it to the opposite side. So starting up and around. Bring it down. To the side again. Bring it side, front, side, and back. Side, front, side, and back. Let's just do 2 more here. I don't always count. So sometimes we might be a little bit off. I think we just go with what feels good. This is the final one. Awesome. And now take your body and just move it from left to right. And as you do that, just feel like you're trying to loosen up your shoulders and everything as well. I'm kind of bringing my hips into this. I'm bringing my torso in. This is just mobility work, just to go ahead and loosen up your body. Some of you are so stiff that you're trying to do this right now. You're making a big deal of it. You're like, what am I doing? Just let go. Let go. Let God in. Move your body in the way that He has intended to too. Because when you can get mobile and you can just move your body in any direction, that's when you're going to start feeling great again. And all of those ailments, all of the tightness that you have, it's just going to go ahead and go away. Let's do 2 more. 1. And just take the feet wide apart, arms reach up. Hold, stay, breathe in. And now breathe out and bring it straight down and hold. Now, everybody's got different flexibility here, honey. Okay? Some of you may have to come up here, which is fine. Some of you might be here, which is fine. But if you have the ability, take it all the way over and let's go ahead and grab the ankles and hold, stay. Quiet your mind here. Feel the top of your head going down towards the floor and just stay here and take that hold. Let's go ahead and breathe in. And now breathe out. Slowly start to roll yourself up 1 vertebrae at a time, stacking up that spine, coming to your standing position. Head is up. Keep your feet apart. And we're going to do another one. Breathing in and breathing out. Get up to the top. Breathing in. And now breathing out. Every time you take a breath, that is giving thanks to the Lord for being alive. There are people today who didn't make it. This was their last moment. They've already taken their last breath, or they're currently doing so, or that last breath will happen later tonight. None of us is promised tomorrow. So think of every breath as a gift from our Lord, that you are still alive and you are still here and you have His work to do. And we're going to go ahead and slowly start to roll that up. 1 vertebrae at a time. This time, bring your arms out to the side and hold, stay. Turn your toes out slightly. All right, we're going to take just some side stretches for right in here in the waist. So a lot of folks have tightness in the lateral torso muscles from sitting down, and that starts to get on the lower back. Let's go ahead and stretch some of that out. Arms out to the side. You're going to put one hand on your hip. For me, this is my right hand. The left arm is going to go up. Whatever arm you're using is fine. Shift your hips over to the left side or whatever side you're on, and then bring it over and hold, stay. Ooh, did you hear that pop? I just popped, honey. Oh. Now, depending on your flexibility, you might be here. That's fine. We want to get that stretch right down through this portion of your waistline. And you might even feel it on the inside of the thigh. That's fine as well. Take that deep stretch and hold. And now let's bring it up and switching the arms. So I've got my right arm up. My left hand is going onto the hip. So since the right arm is up, I'm going to shift the right hip all the way over, and then I'm going to bring it across and hold, stay. Now remember, you're just going to go far as you can. This is my stretch. I'm feeling this right down through the legs. I'm feeling it right down through here as well. Hold, and of course, my core. Keep reaching as far as you can. Oh, wow, look at that. And bring it up. That's the goal. I want you to aim for that. You may not be there right now, and that's totally fine. We're working with where you are, okay? Let's try it again. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna bring the arm up. Left arm goes right up by the ear. Right hand on the hip, or the opposite side of whatever you were just doing. If you're on the same side as me, that left hip is going to shift while that left arm reaches out to the side, bringing that lateral stretch where you can take it. Notice my legs are straight. So make sure you keep yours straight as well. Hold stay. Listen to your body. And now bring it up. This feels so good, doesn't it? And we're going to go ahead and take the other side. Arm reaches out. Bringing it up. Shift that hip over. And big stretch. This is a stretch that I learned back in my Alvin Ailey days in a dance technique called Horton technique, where everything was about lateral lines. And we did all kinds of really amazing, crazy stuff in it. It really stretches you out. Okay, it doesn't stress you, it stretches you out, and it makes you so strong as well. Now that we have gotten our upper body in there, all right, got a little core, let's go ahead and make our way down for the legs. So I'm gonna stand sideways so you can see me, but I want you to take your feet and put them right aligned underneath you with your hips going slightly forward. The toes are pointing forward, the knees, the hips, shoulders, and everything are pointing in the same direction. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're going to step back into a lunge, and you're gonna take your lunge down as far as what you can do. Whatever works for you. For me, that's right here. For you, you might be here. That's fine. Let's go ahead and take your deep lunge. Hold stay. And hold. Now we're gonna go ahead and bring your foot underneath you and just go into your long lunge position and hold. Now the modified version of this, if you can't go down to the floor, can be right here. So if you start here, you can just go right into it, feeling that stretch coming down the back of the legs and hold. Breathing in through the nose. And now breathing out. Hold stay. This feels so good. I feel so tight right now. I know I don't look as tight as I feel, but I'm tight. Breathing in and breathing out, going right back into that deep lunge and hold stay. In your lunge, you want to feel right down through here in that hip flexor. You're sitting down all day, honey. You got to get those hip flexors stretched. Now, again, for the modified people, you can think about having your heel down and push that heel down to the floor, the back heel. And as you're doing this, you want to feel like you're pushing your hips forward, so that way you are keeping that stretch in the psoas right here in the front, okay? My full lunges, y'all are still holding there. Stay. Let's bring the foot slightly up and in, taking it back into your big stretch. Breathing in through the nose and breathing it out, feeling the stretch coming right down both legs here. Relax your front knee so that way you can really get that stretch coming right down through the back of the legs. This is a wonderful deep hamstring stretch for the front leg, and it is a calf stretch for the back leg. Bend your knees slightly, bring the feet together, and keep the knees nice and soft. Drop your head down and just hang here for a second, feeling that stretch coming right down through the legs. We're going to stretch all the way up and hold stay. Hands on the floor. Once again, modified folks, you can be right here. Okay, and just holding over, feeling that stretch coming right down through the back of the legs. Full folks, all the way down. Breathe in through the nose and bend the knees. And breathe out and straighten out. Slowly, one vertebrae at a time, stacking everything up. We're going to come to your standing position. And we're going to hold stay for our posture. Just hold it right here. And now we're going to go to the other side. I'm going to face this way so you can see me. So you're taking the opposite leg back this time. So if you were taking the right leg back, this time we're taking the left leg back. Or you do opposite of whatever you just did. Standing up nice and tall. You're going to make sure your toes and everything are aligned. Feeling your spine, torso pulling up, head pulling up. Feeling that oppositional stretch, so your lower half is going down while the upper half is going up. And you're feeling your posture nice and tight, belly in. Breathe in through your nose right now. Breathe out and step into that lunge straight down, hold stay. Deep lunge. Modified people, just do what you can. Breathing in through the nose. And now breathe it out and move that foot in and take your long stretch. In this position, you want to make sure not to open up your hips too much or at all. You want to keep that hip down. And you really want to feel like you're getting that stretch right through the back of the leg in the front, hamstrings, and in the calf with the back leg. And just hold stay. Drop your head and relax. Breathing in through the nose. And now go ahead and breathe out, dropping into your lunge position once again. Once again, try not to open up the hip. Keep that hip down and stay. I like to kind of make sure my feet are not crossed, by the way. So make sure that your leg, like you could actually see it align with the knee and the hip. And hold stay. Let's bring this in one more time. And take it back into your deep stretch hold. This feels really good. And if it doesn't, I want you to just bring breath to those tight areas and just relax as much as you can. No tension. Let's do this one more time. Breathing in through the nose. Now breathing out, step it back. Hold stay. Bring the foot in and just take your deep stretch. Bring the feet together so that way your hips, your toes, knees, everything is aligned and you're hanging heavily over the legs right now. Slowly roll it up one vertebrae at a time, straightening out your knees. The head is the last thing to come up. You've got your shoulders pulling up. Feeling that posture, nice and tall. Very good. Let's go ahead and find your way onto the floor. So we're going to just sit down and depending on your flexibility, you can go ahead and put your feet together, holding onto the ankles, or if it's more comfortable for you, you can go ahead and cross your legs. Whatever works for you right now, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and take my feet together. And now you're gonna sit up tall, taking your hands, holding onto your ankles. Or if you can't reach your ankles, hold on to around your knees, that's just fine. And I want you to feel like you are sitting up nice and tall on your sits bone. So right on the edge of the pelvis. Those pelvic bones are sitting right on the floor, okay? So you wanna feel like you're sitting up nice and tall on the edge of those bones. And you want to feel your torso. Once again, today's all about posture and core. Core does not just mean doing abdominal work like crunches and all that stuff. The deepest core muscle of the abdominals is the transverse abdominals. And you're not going to hit those by doing crunches. You're going to hit it by doing this kind of stuff that forces you to race your abdominals and use the TVA, which is the body's natural waist belt, okay? So feel like you're pulling yourself up from the sits bones through the navel, through the spine, and you're sitting up tall. You can use your hands to help to stabilize this. So you don't want to feel like you're leaning forward. You don't want to feel like you're leaning back. Sitting up nice and tall. And hold stay for a second. Just close your eyes and be fully aware of your posture. I'm going to face slightly sideways so you can see my posture. Sitting up tall. And now let's go ahead and just curve your spine and do the opposite of what I've been telling you to do. You want to collapse in, drop your head, bring it down all the way until you can reach the top of your head to your feet or whatever you can do. Some of you may not be there. Some of you may be up here. That's okay. If you're here, think about pressing the knees down and just keep pulling yourself forward to get that stretch through the back. Hold stay. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out. As you breathe out, come up to that sitting position and hold. Nice and tall posture. Once again, breathing in and curving yourself over, contracting your spine. Bring your head to your ankles. Hold stay. And now breathe it out and bring it back up. to your sitting position. Hold. Now, right where you are, if your feet were together, I want you to go ahead and cross one leg in front of the other. I'm putting the left leg in front of my right. Now you can go ahead and be here with your ankles crossing if you don't have the flexibility. But if you do have the flexibility, fix your legs so that way the right leg is in back and the left leg is in front and your feet are relatively flat on the floor. Let's go ahead and hold on to your ankles again and sit up nice and tall. We're going to take the left hand and we're going to bring it out to the side. Bring it up, follow it with your arms, or your eyes rather, and bring it across and hold stay. The right hand can come to the outside and feel like it's pulling you across. So you're getting like a nice double stretch here. And I'm feeling this in my lower body because as I'm pulling, I'm trying to stay flat to the other side of the room. The modified version, you would still be up here and you would just pull yourself as far as you can. Feeling that stretch coming right down through here and through your lower back as well. Hold stay. Now bring it all the way up, sitting up nice and tall. Bringing that arm down, and we're gonna do the other side now. Bring the right arm up, keep that left leg in front. Reach it, look to the side, hold stay. Now I'm getting this side, but what tends to happen when you go to this stretch is that you start falling over. You have to anchor yourself down using your core. Anchor that opposite down, that right side as you're stretching over and you're taking that hold. It's a little bit of a different sensation. It requires some more of that core strength. That's what we're here for today. Bringing it up. And now let's go ahead and switch the legs right here. So sitting up tall again, feeling your posture. And we're just gonna go right into our stretch. So this time, take the right hand, bring it up and over, looking at it, and then your eyes fall to the side and hold stay. I'm feeling that deep stretch coming right down the side, and I'm feeling that lower back because I'm trying to twist my shoulders to stay to the front of the room. And now I'm going to go up, sit up. Let's go ahead and sit up. And let's take the opposite arm now, left arm. Now this is the tricky side. Bring it up, bring it across, hold stay. Anchor down that left hip. Don't let it pop up off the floor. And stay. Hold. Deep stretch of the body right here. And let's bring it up. Very good. And now right where you are, let's go ahead and stretch forward. So you're going to just leave your legs right where they are, and you're going to bring yourself forward into your walk forward. Hold stay. I'm feeling this coming right down my legs on the side over here in the glutes. It is a deep stretch. And if you are tight, you feel this. Oh boy. Hold stay. Slowly start to walk your hands back up. And sit nice and still for a second, feeling your posture. All of this that we've been working on today, just a nice postural stretch, postural alignment, core work, a little bit of lower body as well. Got everything. Got a little bit of everything. Bring yourself around to the other side now, and I'm going to go ahead and switch so that way you just can keep an eye on my posture and what I'm doing. So I'm going to switch, put my left foot in front this time, sitting up tall. And now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to walk my hands all the way forward and stay. Slowly start to make your way back up. While getting the hands back. Holding onto your ankles, sitting up nice and tall, feeling your posture here once again. You just want to feel yourself through space. Where are you? Where's your chest? Is it up? Are your shoulders back? Is your head nice and lifted? Are you on those sits bones? Is your navel drawing in towards your spine? All of these things, these checkpoints, so important in your postural improvement journey. And I want you to just relax yourself now, relax your legs, and just sit in a position that just feels comfortable right now. Because I want you to just think about our scripture for today and how you can continue to bring God into your fitness life and everything that we do. So let's just go ahead, center yourself right now, and just close your eyes. And let's listen to that scripture one more time.
Therefore, I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. Romans chapter 12, verse 1.
Wonderful. Let's go ahead and kind of finish off a little bit where we began. Put your feet together, sitting up nice and tall. Now take your head over to the side, down, side, and back. Some nice juicy head rolls. Let's do 2 more, 3, and 4, all the way around. And now going in the opposite direction, 4, in the opposite way. Final one. And now let's take our torso over to the right. Take it down. Take it to the left. And then take it back. To the right. Take it down. To the left. And to the back. 2 more. So it's the same exact motion that your head is doing. This time we're taking the entire torso with it. 1 more. Down. Side. Back. Let's go in the opposite direction right away. So you're going to the right. Back. Left. Front. 2. Big juicy circle. 3rd one. And our last one. Slowly start to bring one vertebrae up at a time. Hold steady. Open your eyes. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this workout.